Hey, how you doing? This is Dr. Marvin, Recovery and Reinvention. Today I'm going to talk about old playmates and old playgrounds. But before I go there, I want to say that I am not offering medical advice. I am not offering psychiatric advice. This video is for entertainment or educational purposes only. I'm Dr. Marvin. This is Recovery and Reinvention. And today I'm going to talk about old playgrounds and old playmates. You know, when we're in recovery and we want to do better, or we want to change something in our life that we're dissatisfied or not completely happy with, we know that we have to change. And change is oftentimes uncomfortable. Another word for change possibly is growth. And when I see uncomfortable, growth or change being uncomfortable, so much to the fact sometimes it's even painful. There lies the old cliche, growing pain. We need to know the things to do, actions to take to get from where we feel uncomfortable or that we're in pain to a place where we're comfortable. And that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to deal with the area of old playgrounds and old playmates. Old places or anything that we've done in the past probably contributed to that pain or uncomfortability that we were in. So in order to change, we have to do something different to get a different result. And everyone knows the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. So to get out of insanity, stop expecting a different result by doing nothing and take action. To take action is stay away from old playgrounds and old playmates. If we keep doing what we did, we're going to keep getting what we got. That goes for old playgrounds and old playmates. If I'm trying to lose weight and I'm going to the burger stand with my friends or to the ice cream shop, chances are I'm going to eat a burger or some ice cream. If you keep going to the barber shop, you're going to get a haircut. If I want to get off of drugs and alcohol, I can't keep going to the same old neighborhood or going around drug areas thinking that I'm going to stop using, that I'm strong now, and I'm going to go back and show those people that I'm clean and sober now. Now, that is like the most foolish thing a person could do. The same thing if you're talking about gambling. Why would I go to the casino if I want to stop gambling? If I want to stop anything, why would I go back to the same environment thinking I'm strong enough now? And that goes the same for playmates. I don't care if it's your sister, your brother, your father, your mother, whomever it is, whoever presses those buttons, especially in codependency, always trying to manipulate you and to get you to do favors, make you feel bad for not serving them. Remember, you're the most important person. You are. And by you being the most important person, you need to make decisions to keep yourself safe. You cannot keep anyone else safe unless you keep yourself safe. You can't love anyone else unless you love yourself. You can't do anything for anyone else, not on a healthy level, unless you do it for yourself. Those people that don't mean you any good, and they know that you don't want to eat like you used to eat, and they're put a hamburger in your face saying, "Hey, have a burger. One just won't hurt you." Although if you're trying to stop drinking and just one drink won't hurt, go right ahead. Or anything like that. Those people aren't your friend. They don't have your best interest at heart. And not just that. There's a thing called triggers. And what a trigger is something that makes you want to do those old behaviors or go back to those old play places. And sometimes those are those people. The people might have liquor on their breath or pastrami hanging out of the side of their mouth or whatever it might be. Sometimes, even on the subconscious level, we'll start thinking about those old playgrounds and those old playmates. And we always have a way of remembering all the good stuff. Like, oh yeah, I remember when I was partying and it was great and all my friends were there. But we forgot about that part when we were selling Buicks in the commode the next morning. Buick? And we forgot about when we were cramped up and bent over and sweating and the room was spinning from alcohol. We forgot when we had to take our shirt off and look in the mirror at ourselves and really be unsatisfied and dissatisfied with the way that we looked. You know, we hated it when we came home from the casino and we didn't have money to pay the bills and had to face the old lady. We conveniently don't think about those times. When we get a moment of clarity down the road and we can run the good with the bad, we can think about it and we can play the tape through and we can remember those times. And we know that we have to stay away from those old playgrounds and old playmates. And that's for a long time until we get enough time up under our belts where we've recovered to a certain extent. Until then, we need to replace those old playmates with new playmates. We need to be around people that, if we're trying to lose weight, people that work out, or people that are have already lost weight, or people that are supportive to what you're doing. If we're trying to get off of alcohol and or drugs, we don't need to be around people that take alcohol or do drugs, not even if they're not doing them in front of you. We don't need to be around those people because there's a such thing as being a dry drunk, having the same mentality as a person that's wet drunk, a person that drinks. They still operate in the same way. They just don't have the alcohol present at that particular time. Or if you're trying to get out of, I don't know, gang banging, if you're trying to get out of not your social setting, whatever it may be, you don't like the people you're around, they're kind of users and they use you up all the time, then you don't need to be around people like that. You need to be around people with a good heart and people that will treat you with dignity and respect. In a nutshell, don't go around old playmates and old playgrounds. Find new playmates and new playgrounds that are healthy, that allow you to go forward. And that's all I got to say for you today. Thanks for listening. This is Dr. Marvin, Recovery and Reinvention.